It's everybody's dream to play for the country, and we get a very good platform like IPL to showcase our talent, and if we do well, we obviously play for the country. We get an opportunity to represent for our country. But I feel the most important thing right now is look at what the team needs, look at what the situation needs at that point in time and that point in game. So if I do that really well, if I do and if I try and be so consistent in that and make my team win whenever possible, I think the other things will become a byproduct to that. Playing for the country itself is a very big thing, and a million people are playing this sport. I feel I'm able to. I'll try and adapt or try and become versatile enough to play wherever the team wants me to play, and take the opportunity forward. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to JioHotstar Press Room with the Gujarat Titans. Well, this is a show that has been specially curated for our friends from media. For once, I'm not going to be the one asking the questions. We have our friends from media who are going to be shooting all their questions at our guests today. Tata IPL 2025 is still in its infancy, just 2 weeks in when we've seen some phenomenal T20 cricket. One thing that has stood out is the domination of Gen Bold players. And we have once a Gen Bold player joining us today, somebody who is shining bright like a diamond, standing tall as a titan. Consistency, thy name is Sai Sudarshan. So without further
Thank
ado,
you so
let's
much.
go ahead with our questions. I think we have Niharika who's ready to go ahead with a question. So Niharika, if you can unmute yourself and go with your question, please.
Hi everyone. So, Sai, first of all, many congratulations on you having a consistent
Thank
run
you.
in IPL 25 so far. Talk about the aspects of growth you have seen in yourself as a batter and as a human being.
I would say the most important thing would be the experience which I've gained from these 3 years of getting exposed to getting playing a lot of games, a lot of game time in IPL. I think that's the most important thing. Is what I feel has improved my batting, because once you get exposed to certain conditions or certain situations is when you learn a lot. So I feel that learnings has given I mean that the situations have given me a lot of learnings. I've tried to work on it. I'm getting better at it as well.
Well, absolutely great watching your knock every single time. And up next, we have Gomesh, who has a question for you.
Hi, Sai. Good to see you here. Just
Right.
following up on your growth, especially in terms of your T20 game, the short range that you've improved. We have seen some clips where you're visualizing some of the shots, whether it's behind the square, fine leg, scoop, reverse, and then go ahead and playing it. Could you talk about that? How much of it goes into practice as well as visualization aspect of it?
I mean, definitely, I think the most, in terms of preparation, I feel the most important thing for me is visualization and putting in that hard work in the practice. I try and see what the bowler is doing. Try and take some tactical advantages from those bowlers, and try and first try it out in the nets, whether is it possible to do against them, whether it is possible to execute it in the game. So first get in some balls in the ground, then I visualize it, then I go in and try it in the match.
Wonderful. Thank you. Up next, I think we have Mr. Devarjit Verma.
Just one question on what sort of mindset, what sort of preparation, and what sort of targets you came into this IPL with. Like the IPL also gives you a huge boost in that case. Is there any sort of target in your mind?
I mean, nothing so specific like what you've asked, but it's everybody's dream to play for the country, and we get a very good platform like IPL to showcase our talent, and if we do well, we obviously play for the country. We get an opportunity to represent for our country. But I feel the most important thing right now is look at what the team needs, look at what the situation needs at that point in time and that point in game. So if I do that really well, if I do and if I try and be so consistent in that and make my team win whenever possible, I think the other things will become a byproduct to that. Keep on pushing your limits and keep on not settling for or not getting satisfied with what you've already done, but at the same time, what you can always pushing your limits or pushing your boundaries to be better, or always improve whenever possible. So that is my mindset whenever I go into a game. And the way Ashupa and way Shubman gives me the freedom in terms of batting. They never interfere and never interfering the planning. They give me that full freedom to do whatever I want to do. But at the same time, they keep on advising me which is better, what I can improve in terms of the game, what I can improve in situations, some better options or better matchups I can take. So they're always giving me the right inputs, but at the same time giving me the complete freedom to do what I want to do. And there are no judgments. So I feel if there is a space where we can also make mistakes, but that is allowed, I feel, in our team, and we are able to learn from that and come back stronger.
Wonderful. And I think up next, we'll take Arutro Mukherjee.
Sai, you gave an elaborated answer on how important a factor that Gill and Ashish Nehra has played for you. There's another experienced cricketer in your squad, that is Joss Butler, who today in a recent interview said that you are the one of the main cricketers in this IPL who has really caught his attention. Just wanted to ask that does it act as an added pressure, because knowing that Butler is someone who also likes to open the batting, you're batting ahead of him. Does it act as a pressure that I can chew up balls before Butler comes in, or it acts as a cushion that, okay, I can go and play my game, I have someone like Butler coming next to me?
I mean, it's definitely the second one, because you have that kind of cushion, or you have that kind of depth in your batting and experience in your batting, so that you can do whatever you want to do. You have that freedom to do that. Sometimes we can give our best and it can go our way. Sometimes we can get out early and put a little difficulty in the team. But I feel that because of the depth and experience we have more freedom to do that. And the amount of experience which Josh Butler brings in, and the amount of conversation and the cricketing conversation we have during the game or during the meetings is actually helping a lot.
Well, I think that is the beauty of Tata IPL itself. On one side, you have the Gen Bold players, and on the other side, you have Gen Gold together putting up a great show. But up next, we have Debo.
Hi, Sai. First off, congratulations on the big start to IPL.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you that when you walk onto the crease, what is the first thing that pops up in your mind when you're planning your innings? Is it the strike rate or is it the longer innings? Because how do you fight the temptation to play a knock, like maybe someone like Travis Head or someone from SRH, or how they plan their innings? They are pretty vocal about playing aggressive, but you have always opted towards going for the consistency. So what do you think?
So it's actually a very good question, but I feel it's all about the situation for me. It's if we have to go out there and chase a 270, 280, or you don't know, any day you can score a 300 total, but you have to be versatile enough to do 300 totals as well, at the same time fight your bullet and grind if we have a 140 or a 150 score on the board, but when the wicket is very difficult. So I feel yes, definitely they have the T20 cricket has evolved a lot, and SRH and all the explosive batters has taught me a lot of things last year to improve and to get better at. But I feel it's again about the situation. It's again, if it's a really good wicket, it's a really flat, hard wicket, we'll have to go full on. But if it's a difficult wicket, we have to bite our bullet and play long. So I feel I try and react best to my fullest potential to that situation and take it whatever comes.
I think what has set Sai apart is the fact that he's both explosive and consistent, and that maybe we can move on to Raj Kishore.
मेरा सवाल ये है कि आईपीएल में आपका बल्ला खूब चल रहा है और आप रन भी बना रहे हैं, तो टीम इंडिया में क्या जगह देखते हैं बतौर ओपनर, और जैसा आपने अभी बताया, तो क्या आप मिडिल ऑर्डर में भी जा सकते हैं?
Yeah, sir. I feel wherever we get an opportunity, we have to play for the country, because playing for the country itself is a very big thing, and a million people are playing this sport. So it is a very difficult question to answer, that I can only play here or I can only play there. I feel I'll try and adapt, or try and become versatile enough to play wherever the team wants me to play, and take the opportunity forward. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Sai,
you.
I'm sure you have training sessions to head to. Before we let you go, time for one last question. I think we have Dinesh with us. So just quickly one more question, and then I promise we'll let you go. Dinesh, please go ahead.
Sai, what do you think about Gujarati food, and what is your favorite Gujarati dish?
My favorite Gujarati dish is dokla.
Mm.
But I love a lot of dishes. I don't know the names of it, but I go to a specific place in Gujarat to have the Gujarati thali. So my favorite meal is Gujarati thali, but favorite dish is dokla.
Uh-huh. Well, not many people know, but Sai is a big foodie, but it tries to keep it as limited as
Exactly.
possible. But Sai, thank you so much. Absolutely thrilled
Thank
to
you.
see your knocks every single time. Wishing you all the very best for the rest of the season. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'd also like to thank our friends from media. Thank you for that great chat, guys. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. But that's all for today on our JioHotstar press room. Has been absolute privilege joining you all. And do not forget to tune in to the next episode.